Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dutchman Plays Eddie's Haven. This is a shop simulator, much along the same lines as TCG Card Shop. Instead of running a card shop, we're going to be running a fantasy store. Aside from that, it's pretty self-explanatory. Let me fix my sensitivity. That's fine. That tearing is pretty bad. Okay, none of that saved. Always good to see. Now let me check OBS. Alright, that still looks good. Alright, so we're back. Kitty. Yeah, so this is gonna be a big dragon. A cool way to talk about Japan. Is your shop ship however you like? Stock what calls to you, decorate every corner, set your own pace. Some shopkeepers stick to their shelves, others wander the wilds for rare finds. Both paths are part of the magic. Earth has more than a place, it's a memory, a tribute, a gentle reminder to the ones we've loved and the stories we carry. The spirits here remember too, and they welcome you with open arms. I'm glad you're here. Take your time, make it yours. Alright then. Yeah, we'll get things set up, and then I can just, I don't know what size of this. There we go. Bit of devastation. Probably turn things off. Throw things away. Bag of storage. Oh, you can only get like 10 a day. Got a D20. Anyways. Finances, upgrade, management. Where is stock? Stocking, Earth Wisp, Water Wisp, Air Wisp, Fire Wisp. Cashier, Buddy, Rocco, Ward, Hopper. Change the shop name. Where do I get good? I guess I could just go outside and grab some stuff. Harvesting leveled up. One apple. But yeah, so Japan was a lot of fun. We started off in Osaka. We met up with our friend who was also in Japan for the World Retreat Championship tournament. He didn't win, but he did do very well. And after we met up with him, we got to hang out, play some mahjong. It was down in Osaka, so we got to eat some really good seafood. Unfortunately, me and my buddy Paul, who were, the initial two on the trip, we both got heat exhaustion from the heat, carrying our freaking luggage all the way to the Airbnb. So we actually lost a couple days. Paul was not able to make it up to Mount Minuo, which is one of my favorite sites in Osaka. It's just a short little train ride away, and it's a gentle, like, hour-long hike. We timed it perfectly, so we reached the top just as the sun was setting. Or after darkness had fallen. The hike up is lit up very well. And at the top is a waterfall where it is lit up by the park services, I guess. And it's just so beautiful, such a lovely spot to relax and listen to the water. So that was really cool. That was kind of like the last thing we did in Osaka. After that, we all went our separate ways. Paul and I headed to Tokyo to finish, or to climb Mount Fuji. We did it! We successfully climbed Mount Fuji. The reason we went to Tokyo is because Tokyo is closer to Fuji than Osaka is. So, we were actually in Fujinomiya, obviously. I guess I just click all the chickens. Yeah, this little... but yeah, so Fuji. Fuji, we did the bullet climb, which is not something I recommend to anyone but the hardiest of adventurers. Incredibly difficult. How do I access my inventory? There we go. Placed. Okay. Pick up. Place. Only place shelf items at this level. What are shelf items? Ore? Okay, apparently ore is a shelf item. Can I just screw that up? No. 468. Market price 828. Purchase cost. We'll go for 828. Oh, match market price, perfect. But yeah, we did it. We did it. Very, very difficult climb. Are people gonna start coming now? We woke up at basically the crack of dawn to catch the first bus to the Midway station. Once we were... Oh, that is my story. There we go. Purchase products to sell from the Book of Summoning. Okay. So I just need to do the tutorial first. I'll get the dagger. I'll sell my berries. Or the swords, and I'll sell the berries. We took the first train, the first bus up, I should say. And we kept a pretty good pace the entire time. It starts off with a, like, rather gentle upwards hike. And then, once you make it past, like, station 6 or 7, they hit you with a rock wall. It's not a vertical climb, it's definitely hikeable, but you have to start scrambling up the rocks. It is, I'd say, where the difficulty starts to increase. You were making good pace though. We were conserving our energy. We both had, you know, a 2 liter of water. 2 liters of water, actually. We had a bunch of calorie mates for, to keep us, energized and fed. And then, the last leg up, we were a little bit behind. And we were starting to get tired. So we basically had to just go on it. Just go absolutely nuts. And we made it to the top by like burning all of our energy, which was very exciting. We did it. We took some pictures around up there. And then we had to come back down. That was not easy. Because the, actually, give me a second to put an applause here. And we're back. Sorry for the delay there. Not that any of you will see that. Where was I? So we made it to the top. Let it be known that Fuji does have like way stations all the way up where you can take breaks. We did. We were taking breaks. We were eating and drinking and hydrating properly. But coming back down, we had very little energy left. So going down is a little bit easier walking. Unfortunately, the path was pretty rough walking. Not to mention, aside from oops. Oh, I could have let him go with that. I don't care that much. Coming back down the mountain, there's no more like rock walls to climb, but it is like what feels like a million switchbacks. Just ramp after ramp after ramp. If you go too fast, you're gonna slip and fall on the rocks. Just take a second. Once we made it back, we did make it on time. We did it all according to plan. Heck? Thank you. Couldn't have done that at the start of the day, though. Everything's practically sold. But yeah, I was not a happy camper. Very excited to have made it to the top, but I wish there was an easier way. Check out the bucket list, and I'll probably never be doing that again. Nice. One of everything. The view was okay. It was a bit cloudy that day, unfortunately, so a lot of the best views got blocked out. But it was still a very good experience. We bought a bunch of souvenirs. We got to support the park, I guess you would call it. Then, after we made it back, we went to this, like, hot pot restaurant. It's not actually a hot pot, it's a specialty of, like, Fuji no Midai. We each got our own, which was a mistake, because, those things had like 5 servings apiece inside of them. There's like a special type of noodle using like Fuji grain. Japan loves their regional specialties. What is this? Mage pad. Ah. Maybe because she was a mage? That was accessible? I don't know. Or it's just a different way to pay. Yeah, I can do that for everyone. That's interesting. Cool accessibilities. Nice, leveled up. What did we do after Fuji? After Fuji, we went back to Akihabara, and we spent another like 3 or 4 days there. Nice, perfect change. Hells yeah. In Akiba, what did we do? We played some pachinko. We obviously didn't do well, but it is what it is. It's gambling. You're not supposed to win. And if you're winning, they're doing it wrong. I think the berries are gone too. What the apple? I went to the Yostar store and I got a bunch of Mahjong merch, as you know I would. We had a lot of really good desserts. There was this place near our hotel that had there's like this little dessert walk alongside the like department store. We had waffles, we had donuts, we had cream puffs. We got everything. It was all very good. The department store itself had a bunch of like food places on top that we ate at. After Akiba, what did we do? Was there anything special in Akiba? Akiba, we went to the Final Fantasy Cafe. That was pretty cool. It was our first time going to one of those collaboration cafes. My buddy is Paul is way more into Final Fantasy than I am, so he actually went twice to get a huge stack of coasters. He got a couple of like plastic stands that are really nice. We went to an actual like merch store, and we got some. We went to the Square Enix store. I got a music box from Nier, which is really cool. Perfect change again, awesome. In 93. What else did we do? I know I went and had we tried to get pizza. There was only one place that was like serving it, and it was like a hotel restaurant. So the drinks were expensive, the pizza was super expensive. But it was good. Not the best I've ever had, but probably the best in Japan I've ever had. Veins on this guy's arm. Dude, relax. Called leg day. Alright, I think that's everything for today. Yeah. I don't even know what I want for today. After Akiba, after Tokyo, we decided we were going to head on up to Sapporo City. No, not yet. We went to Cat Island, Ishinomaki. There is... we stayed in Sendai for a night. We got up early again to take the train to Ishinomaki, which is known as Cat Island. Also known as Manga Island, sometimes. The train to Ishinomaki, we were supposed to take the express, but that train was out of service for the day, which was very scary because everything had been timed like perfectly. So that was not good. We were able to take a different train, the local, which just hit every single stop, so it was much slower, but it did get us there. Is that a unicorn? Oh, we can get so many shells. Crafting. Oh my goodness. Wand of boxing? Oh, okay. You can really go crazy with the decorations here. I'll leave that for tomorrow. Whoa! I'll take some free lunasite. Cat Island was very cool. We got to see lots of cats, got to take lots of pictures. When did Nara happen? Nara happened before we left Osaka. Osaka, Nara, and Kyoto are all really close to each other in like the southern half of Japan. You might have seen the video from that one. Make some good money from that. Oh, there's a big old apple orchard up there. The reason Cat Island is also known as Manga Island is because the creator of Astro Boy was planning to retire there. Fortunately, he died before he could. It was a real shame. But they kind of like named where he was going to live in his honor. His Astro Boy decorations are up all over the town. Information Bob. Only grow during certain seasons. Tribute. We gotta pay bills. After Cat Island, we finished our trip up to Sapporo City. We took the Shinkansen there, which was a 4-hour Shinkansen. And then that only took us to Hakodate, which is like the southernmost city on Hokkaido. We got there so late that the last train had left. We had to take a kind of like an emergency hotel stay. But it was nice. The hotel was well kept. It had a communal bath. After we woke up the next day, we got to go the rest of the way to Sapporo City. And I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but Sapporo City is really easy to navigate because it uses a like a coordinate system. The blocks are numbered. So like we were at South 9, West 9. Whenever we were in the city, all we had to do was look at the intersection, read the kanji for, you know, north, south, east, west, which we both knew, and then just like count your way down until you got home. Very, very, very easy. We went to the Sapporo Beer Museum, which is in Sapporo City, of course. And we learned all about how Japan's national beer came to be. We also did Genghis-Khan while we were there. So it's one of those like cook the food in front of you things. Get a big hot plate. They bring the meat to your table. Meat, veggies, you cook them all together, and the juice from the meat flows into the veggies and makes them all nice and tasty. Also, it's a lamb. Genghis-Khan is traditionally lamb. Most yakinikus will you know, have beef, chicken, pork, something like that. Genghis-Khan is traditionally lamb. And I had done this previously on a trip to Japan. I thought the lamb was pretty gamey. I didn't like it that much. But this time it was so good. So delicious. And no complaints. We ate until we were so full. We drank until we couldn't drink anymore. We also, there's a round 1 in Sapporo City that was really close to us. So we spent a lot of time there just drumming the day away. There was there's a park with a radio tower that's pretty famous. We got to see that. Hung out there. And then just to make sure that we got home on time, we actually flew out of Sapporo City back to Tokyo so that we could take our flight from Tokyo home. All in all, it was a very fun trip. A lot of fun. I'd love to go back again. Ate a lot of good food, drank a lot of good beer. Drinking is really cheap in Japan. Everything was cheap in Japan now that I think about it. The dollar is very strong against the yen. At least right now it is. Everything was basically like 33% off. Anything you can think of buying, 33% off. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about my Japan trip. I don't think it's a very interesting story the way I told it, but hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay if you didn't like the story at all. I think the next thing I'm going to do is buy some more shelves so I can stock more in a day. 96. evening, Paladin. Oops. I'll just take it. Felt like doing a little numpad work. And exact change, thank you. Batteries. $24.06. I was just buying berries because they're the only thing on my shelves. I think I still have a bunch more even. 7. Last customer, and we'll probably wrap it up here. Thank you. Alright, that's the end of the day. The candle's burned down. We can get our $10 for the day. Do I have storage? I do. Let's fill these up real quick. One last thing I want to see before I go. Can I go through the portal? That's a meteor. I'm absolutely going to see what that's about. Oh, there's sheep. I'll probably get some wool from them. Yeah, no, that looks like something I want to mine. Star shards. Yeah. Whisper wool. Portal. Let me go in. Nice little crystal off in the distance. It's a good looking game. For being early access, you know. Let me in! Oh. Foiled again. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like and subscribe button. It really helps small channels like this one grow and reach a wider audience. And I hope you have a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening. Goodbye.